The City Channel presents Meet the Candidates. This is your opportunity to meet all of the 6 candidates running for Cupertino City Council. The 6 candidates are Abhyanker, Jeanne Bradford, Patrick Kwok, Orrin Mahoney, Marty Miller, and Dolly Sandoval. And now, City Council candidate Abhyanker.
Dear friends and neighbors, my name is Abhyanker and I am running for Cupertino City Council. My family and I have lived in the Cupertino area as tenants and homeowners since 1999. I ask your vote on November 8th because of 4 reasons. First, because I am independent. I am not influenced by developers, builders, or current local government. Second, because I'm qualified. I am an attorney who has worked with Cupertino's largest employers, including Apple Computer and Hewlett-Packard. A business executive who's been a director of a Fortune 500 company in Sunnyvale, Juniper Networks, and an electrical engineer who has been an inventor of patented technologies for Hewlett-Packard in Cupertino. I understand uniquely business, legal, and technology issues that are clearly important for any city councilman to know. Third, because I share the view of most residents. I myself am a resident, as is my child and my wife. I am for strong Cupertino schools and support for our children, but against the high-rise urbanization of the city and against the proliferation of trails next to our backyards. Fourth, I am a bridge. I'm a student of culture. I speak 4 languages: English, Marathi, Hindi, and Spanish. Furthermore, I have taken classes in Mandarin Chinese. I'm born in the Bay Area, but a child of immigrants. I have friends of virtually all ethnic groups and economic backgrounds. I am a bridge between the diverse cultures of the first-generation people in Cupertino and those who have lived in Cupertino for many generations. This election is very important for the city of Cupertino and the future of our city. There are 3 ballot measures regulating height, density, and setback requirements in our city. If passed, these measures will make it difficult for developers and builders to exploit our city. I'm the only candidate who, unlike the current city council and unlike the builders, developers, and the rest of the candidates, supports these ballot measures. Many Cupertino residents support these ballot measures, such as yourself and me. I ask for your vote for Cupertino City Council so together we can preserve the quality of life and culture of our beautiful and wonderful city. Thank you.
And now, City Council candidate Jeanne Bradford.
Hello, I'm Jeanne Bradford, and I'd like to serve on your next City Council. As a longtime community leader and as a businesswoman with more than 20 years of experience in the high-tech industry, I believe my skills and collaborative approach to solving problems are needed on the City Council. It's been a privilege to be a part of this community, and I want to use my energy and skills to make Cupertino a place we are all proud to call our home. My priorities on the City Council are to work to strengthen our families and improve our quality of life, and ensure fiscal stability of our city budget by supporting our local businesses and attracting more retail opportunities and business growth for a more vibrant local economy. For it is this type of economic growth that will allow us to afford the quality of life that we enjoy today and in the future. These are challenging issues that require a lot of public input and requires council members who are willing to make tough decisions. I believe my 20 years of leadership experience in the high-tech industry has provided me the business and financial experience to make these difficult decisions over the next 4 years. I'm proud of the work we've done on the Parks and Rec Commission. Since my appointment 5 years ago, we've worked to increase the programming which celebrates the cultural and social diversity of our community. We've opened a senior center, a teen center, we've remodeled our sports center, and we've worked with hundreds of Cupertino residents to create a vision for our most precious resource, the Stevens Creek Corridor. My experience on the Commission has proven my passion for the public process and my ability to champion the collaborative approach that balances the recreational desires of our community with the privacy rights of surrounding homeowners. And finally, like many of you, I've moved to Cupertino so my daughter could attend public schools. My experience as a mother and community volunteer has given me an important perspective on how important it is to embrace the youth of our community. It's critical that we create safe activities for kids of all ages, and that's why I'm working with local law enforcement, school officials, and community volunteers to implement an internet safety program to protect our kids by empowering them with the knowledge they need to be safe on the internet. I'm optimistic about Cupertino's future and have the experience and energy to make a difference on our City Council. If this is the type of leadership and dedication that you're looking for on your City Council, I'd appreciate your vote on November 8th.
And now, City Council candidate Patrick Kwok.
Hi, my name is Mayor Patrick Kwok. I am running for re-election to the Cupertino City Council. I have worked very hard for the past 7 years for the residents of Cupertino. 3 years on the Planning Commission, 3 years on the City Council, and 1 year as your mayor. We have hit many milestones during my tenure on the City Council. We have completed the state-of-the-art $22 million library on time and within budget, added the Kali Mill Plaza, began construction of the Mary Avenue bicycle and footbridge, completed remodeling of the sports center to meet compliance with the American Disability Act and to house the new teen center, created the new senior commission and restored the case manager to provide senior services, revitalized Valco Shopping Mall, and promoted public safety. I have applied a balanced, slow growth approach to development, maintained suburban character in your neighborhood, and improved retail and affordable housing. Why am I running? The job is not completed. We have 3 vacancies on the council, and I want to keep the continuity due to my extreme knowledge and experience. I have no hidden agenda and always listen to the community input before I make decisions. I am honest and am a consensus builder. I have no aspiration for higher offices. I am the only candidate with a combination of planning, commission, and city council experience. I have over 35 years of municipal government and budget experience as a registered professional civil engineer. I have been endorsed by all my fellow city council members and former mayors, County Sheriff Laurie Smith, and all the 5 Santa Clara Board of Supervisors, and almost all the mayors in this county. Cupertino is known for our high-tech environment, our great schools, and the value we place on diversity, open space, neighborhood parks, and public safety. I want to ensure that we as a community take the steps necessary to make sure these values will continue. Together, we can accomplish much more for our community and ultimately make Cupertino a better place for our children. Please vote for me on November 8th and exercise your right as American citizens. Thank you.
And now, City Council candidate Orrin Mahoney.
Hello, my name is Orrin Mahoney, and I'm running for City Council because I believe in working together for a better Cupertino. As a resident, parent, and volunteer in Cupertino for over 35 years, I know that Cupertino is a great place to live, work, and raise a family. In 2002, I retired from my career at HP and increased my leadership role in many organizations, including Cupertino Rotary, the Lunar New Year Unity Parade, and the Cupertino Golden Jubilee Anniversary Festival. I am honored to have been recently recognized for this leadership by being named 2005 Cupertino Citizen of the Year. Now I would like to build on my government, business, and nonprofit experience to work on Cupertino's pressing issues. These include, first, protecting the neighborhoods and controlling growth. As a former member of the Cupertino Planning Commission in the mid-90s, I worked on the Hillside Zoning Ordinance to reduce density and protect public open space, and the R1 zoning ordinance that controls the impact of large homes on the neighborhood. I always encourage good design that reduces the impact of development on the neighbors and the community in general. We need to return to good planning to effectively control growth in Cupertino. Also, we need to revitalize our commercial shopping areas. Cupertino only receives 4 cents of every dollar on your property tax bill. Therefore, a vital business base is essential to supply the revenue we need to maintain our parks, recreational centers, and other city services. In addition, bakeries like Panera Bread and Le Boulangerie and coffee shops such as Pete's, Starbucks, and the Coffee Society add to the overall quality of life in Cupertino. We also need to finish the work of turning Valco into another great place to meet and shop in Cupertino. Finally, we need to improve communications and work together. The City Council needs to listen and be responsive to the needs of all its citizens. We need to have more community input first instead of community reaction later as we plan new projects. In my business, government, and community activities, I have learned that we can only reach our potential by working together to achieve our goals. I have the proven leadership to bring people together to build a better Cupertino in the future. That's why current Vice Mayor Richard Lowenthal, Councilmember Sandy James, many former mayors, neighborhood leaders, educators, and local business people are offering me their broad-based support. I hope I can count on your support as well, and thank you.
And now, City Council candidate Marty Miller.
Hello, my name is Marty Miller, and I'm a candidate for the Cupertino City Council. My wife, Claudette, and I have lived and raised our family in Cupertino for the past 25 years. I am currently the Vice Chairman of the Planning Commission and have served as Chairman of various other housing-related committees for more than 12 years. I have 2 engineering degrees, a Stanford MBA, and over 30 years of business leadership experience in high-tech product development, finance, and marketing. I successfully advocated for the first no-smoking ordinance in Cupertino in the early 1980s and have been a neighborhood advocate ever since. Cupertino faces a number of challenges. First, we must decide how much future growth and development is acceptable in the city. In this regard, it is important to plan future growth in key areas of the city carefully and involve the community in that planning. As part of any future development, we must also look for opportunities to increase the amount of affordable housing in the city. Second, the city has a structural operating budget deficit approaching $2 million a year. The long-term solution is to revitalize our retail business districts and increase our sales tax revenue base. And that requires putting real resources into economic development activities. Third, as a multicultural city, we need to be more inclusive in our policies. Our world-class companies, Apple and HP, employ the best and the brightest from many cultures and maximize their contributions. Let's follow their lead and make Cupertino a model for a successful multicultural community. Finally, I moved to this city, like many of you, for the school system and the suburban character of the community. It's just a great place to raise a family. I want to do everything I can to protect and maintain our schools and the integrity of our suburban neighborhoods. I would be humbled and honored if you would vote for me, Marty Miller, on November 8th. That's number 6 on your ballot. Thank you.
And now, City Council candidate Dolly Sandoval.
4 years ago, Cupertino voters elected me to the Cupertino City Council. Thank you for the opportunity to serve you. As your council member, I've worked hard to make our town an even better place to live, work, raise a family, and retire. I'm asking for your vote so I can apply my experience to this important work again. As a teacher, I know the importance of maintaining the quality of our schools. On the City Council, I've supported youth services, education, and expanded city support for our schools and library. I am proud of the new library and the fact that we brought the project in on time and under budget. This is an outstanding community asset. I've focused attention on relieving traffic congestion, not only in Cupertino, but throughout our region. I've supported affordable housing for our community, particularly for our teachers. And I've helped to protect services for seniors and expanded opportunities for residents of all ages to participate in government. Working with our public safety professionals, such as the Sheriff's Office and the County Fire District, I've helped to improve the safety and security of Cupertino. I've worked with our outstanding citizen volunteers in the Neighborhood Watch, Block Leader, CERT, and CARES programs. I've even taken the time to become trained as an emergency responder through the Community Emergency Response Team program. Since we know that an earthquake, fire, flood, or other calamity can strike at any time, I urge everyone in Cupertino to help us be prepared. Finally, as a tough fiscal watchdog, I've provided strong oversight of our taxpayer dollars and helped to improve the efficiency of Cupertino's government. I will continue to work hard on your behalf and consider public policy issues with a balanced, thoughtful approach. My re-election campaign has been endorsed by community leaders, including Sheriff Lori Smith, Congressman Mike Honda, and numerous current and former Cupertino mayors, council members, commissioners, and school board members. Experience matters, so I respectfully ask for your vote on November 8th. To learn more, please visit www.dollysandoval.com. Thank you.
The preceding presentation represents the views of the City Council candidates and does not necessarily reflect the views of the City of Cupertino. Election Tuesday is November 8th. Please vote for the 3 candidates best suited to serve on Cupertino City Council. For a complete listing of the Meet the Candidates dates and times, log on to the city's website at cupertino.org. And keep watching the City Channel, your news source for City Council election programming.